Hey everyone, welcome back to Plant-Based Kitchen. So it turns out Taco Bell has gotten rid of their Mexican pizza last month. Well, I know a lot of people have loved this dish, so let's try to recreate that here. So we're going to do that from scratch. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with making our enchilada sauce first. And what we're going to do is take this, we're going to dice an onion. I'm just using a red onion here. So about a cup of onions right here. That's how much you need diced. And then we're going to take our tomatoes and cut them as well. Usually I would use Roma tomatoes, but since I don't have them, about 2 Roma tomatoes, I'm using cherry tomatoes because that's what I have right now. Alright, so now what we're going to do is make this sauce. So I'm going to take this pan and I'm going to get it on about medium-high heat. Get a little bit of olive oil in here. All right, so we get our olive oil on, and now that it's heated up, we can add our onions. All right, now at this point, we're going to add in our tomatoes. And to this, I'm going to add some dried oregano. I'm going to add some cumin. We're going to season with just a little pinch of salt. And then now we're going to add our peppers. I'm just going to add 3 of these. We're going to add about a cup of water to this. We're going to lower the heat to about medium-low heat. And then we're going to cover this and let this go until everything is softened up. All right, now that the chilies have softened up, what I'm going to do is take this and we're going to put it into this blender right here. Now that we have our sauce ready, let's go ahead and get our tortillas made. So I'm going to start with making our corn tortillas. So I'm going to start with about 2 cups of masa flour. And then to this, I'm just going to add roughly about 2 cups of water. It's equal parts water and masa. So this is roughly the consistency you want. So now we can get this cooked up. All right, to shape our tortillas, ideally you use a tortilla press. I do not have one, so I am doing it this way. And so we're going to take about a ball of dough about this size. And then we're going to put this here, cover this with another piece of plastic, and then just press down with like a pot or anything that you can use to make it flat. Go, and then we can peel this off. This should just come right off. All right, so this is what they look like. We've got 6 of them done. So I'm going to go ahead and cook these off. It's roughly about 30 seconds on either side. So there we go. If it puffs up a little bit, you know that it's working out well. Okay. All right, so we have all our tortillas made. So now we can spray them with olive oil and bake them to crisp them up. All right, now that we have our tortillas made, our oven is preheated. But basically, you're just going to put a little bit of olive oil on each of these. And make sure you do that on both sides. All right, now that we've brushed them with olive oil, what we're going to do is put them in our oven that we have preheated for 400 degrees. Cook them on one side for 4 minutes, and then we flip them and then cook them on the other side for another 4 minutes. All right, so we have our tostadas made. So what I'm going to do is layer this up in here in a baking pan. Start with the tostada layer. Then I'm going to add a layer of our refried beans that we made. Add another tostada layer. Then I'm going to top this with that enchilada sauce that we made. Then I'm going to top this with some vegan cheddar cheese. Vegan cheeses I would use as either Miyoko's or Veal Life. And then I'm going to top this with just a little bit of green onions, as well as some cherry or grape tomatoes just kind of sliced in half. So then if you're using an oven to do this, you can do it in this or a toaster oven. But what we're going to do is set this to broil to high. And then we're going to put this in here. It'll only be like a minute or 2, just long enough for the cheese to get melted. So I'm just going to throw this in there. And then let's check back on it in about a minute or so. All right, so here we go. There's our Mexican pizza. Let's do a quick taste test, see what this is like. Texture is a little different. I think they use flour tortillas and I used corn tortillas, which I actually love the texture and the taste on this. So go ahead and try making that and let me know how that comes out for you. As always, please like and subscribe on this channel. Please leave any comments down below of any other dishes you want me to make plant-based versions of. We're moving into the holiday season, so I hope everyone has a safe, healthy, and happy holiday season. And thank you all for tuning in.